Good morning. The sun is shining today, so I'm feeling pretty positive. What a beautiful blue hue in the sky. Not a cloud in the sky, just the sun smiling upon the earth. Spring is around the corner, with March breathing its way through the earth. What a befitting token for this lovely subject. Black men, plan your future and your destiny. Garbage out and diamonds in. Beautiful, beautiful subject for a beautiful morning. Of all the groups in the world, the black men are doing the worst. Of all the minority groups that exist, whether white women, although in my last video I proved that white women are not a minority group, the white women are in power. If you look at all the European presidents and leaders, it's actually white women. But the white women have managed to hypnotize the fearful white male that she's a victim. So white women are not victims. They rule the world. The Queen of England's a woman. The president, sorry, not president, the Prime Minister of England is a woman. The leader of Scotland is a woman. So you begin to realize this idea that white women are minority, oppressed group is not true. However, look at my videos and you'll see some powerful arguments in which refutes this feminist ideology that they are victims. The LGBT homosexuals have this homosexual in one of the newspapers argued that LGBT now have all the power. The LGBT have all the power. And this LGBT brother, this homosexual brother, white brother, he said, we now have to reach out to the blacks. We now have to reach out to the blacks because the black people are at the bottom of the pile. Now, when he says blacks, he wasn't referring to black females because black females are doing very, very well. He's referring to the black male. The black male who are assassinating each other, the black male who have such a low esteem for ourselves that we do not date intelligently, nor do we date thinking about the future of our clean, wholesome family. We do not respect our seed. And when you do not respect your seed and respect yourself, then you're going to end up with trash. And the number of trash, black trash, white trash, that draw themselves to black men, it's a colossal amount. All the social misfits, the psychotics, the depressives and alcoholics, they all draw themselves to black men. We have become the satanic figure where all kind of social evils draw themselves to our black maleness. And we embrace this horribleness. We embrace it because we black men have no confidence. Society crushes us, oppresses us, laughs at us, victimizes us, vilifies us. In comedy, in radio, in Hollywood, the black male always seen as a buffoon, as an idiot, illiterate, uneducated, to be laughed at. So women are going to refer to or relate to us on that level, that cartoon level, not to be taken seriously. The damage has been done so severely that black women have failed us and white women have failed us too. There has to be a solution for the black male. There has to be. We can't continue dating trash. We can't continue giving our seed to trash. How can you mix your blood with the blood of a prostitute and call yourself a man? I'm just telling you, it's getting too far. It doesn't make sense. How can you mix your blood with the blood of a prostitute and call yourself a man? It doesn't make sense. Yet many black men do that. We date and marry the worst kind of woman, the worst kind of woman. Just sunlight. I told you it's a beautiful day out there. It's not that better. Right? We date the worst kind of women because we have low self-esteem. The system has devised in its philosophy, in its structure, how people relate to black men, whether through music, through hip-hop. You know black men are not to be taken seriously. Hence, all black men are the same, dopey, illiterate, uneducated, buffoons, and that's how people relate to us on that level. Now, the only way, let me get the story first. I remember seeing a white male with what people call Thai brides. I'm not sure whether she's a Thai bride or whether he went over and met somebody and married her, but that's a feminist way of getting back at men who had enough of white women, black women, and they're going for Thai brides. It's their way of using Thai bride to get back at them. Because whether a woman is a feminist or not, she will always want a man for his money. She does not want no Chinese or Korean or Thai to have the European man with money. It's all about power. It's all about money. There's no such thing as feminism. That's too hard to go into, but there's no such thing as feminism. They just want the white man for his money and power. Multimillionaires do not have this battle of feminism and etc. It only happens to poor men. You will not go face a woman who goes to a multi-millionaire and they're all in his bed. All these women are in his bed. Playboy, and this man sits there smoking a cigarette while all these women on top of him. Where's the feminism in that? No. When you're rich and famous, this feminism does not affect you. Women seem to change the rules. But that's too deep to go into and too complex. However, I remember seeing this white male, and he looked so happy with his Korean bride, his Chinese bride, his Thai bride. He was happy. The kind of peace that you only experience not on this earth, but in another earth. You know that kind of peace don't exist on this planet, where a man can really nestle in and trust his woman. This white man had enough of white feminism, had enough of white women. This is a white man who's privileged. And he went and he got himself a beautiful Thai woman. I remember teaching another white man who had another Thai wife. He didn't worry about the black man or the big black man. His wife was so servitude. I'm not saying that I believe in women being oppressed. I don't believe in that. But the manners that flow between them, the good relationship that flowed between them, this man was happy with his Thai bride. I've never seen a white man so relaxed around a black man with his wife. Many white men now have woken up. The forces of feminism has forced many white males into the arms of non-white females, because white females are giving white men hell. They're telling white men to become girls, telling white men to call themselves Valerie and Dorothy, telling white men to turn their sons into homosexuals. The white men are under pressure. It's no wonder these white males who want to maintain his masculinity and his self-respect, it's no wonder he's going to go to the Chinese and the Thai brides and even black women. He's going to do that. He's going to go where somebody will respect him. Only black men remain with the trash. The future for black men is Chinese, Korean, Thai. That is the future for us. You want clean children? I remember seeing a black man with I think it was a Chinese woman. Oh my God, the tears nearly rolled down my cheeks. The love, the respect, the chemistry, the clean family. That's all this brother wanted, was a clean family. He never had a color problem. He would have gone for a white woman, his former slave master. He went for a Chinese. All he wanted was a clean family and someone to respect him. Someone where you can wake up in the morning, do an honest day's work, and work for your children, work for your wife, put food on the table, and be respected as a man. That's all he wanted. And he found himself a beautiful Chinese wife. And you can see it was no marriage of convenience. The togetherness, the closeness, you can't fake that. I've seen more marriage of convenience in the West. Fake marriages in the West. And I began to become aware many black guys now are dating Indian girls, married to Indian girls. Oh my God! One of my students, an Indian guy, right, who was married to a black woman. Oh my God! And the grandmother was an Indian woman. She loved her grandchildren, half Indians and half blacks. I say biracial. That Indian mixture and black mixture, well behaved, sweet like sugar, beautiful children. This is the way forward. This is the way forward. We black men need to get rid of the trash. Refuse to degrade your penis. Ow! Refuse to degrade your black body. Have some respect. Don't become somebody's dirty fantasy. Because why? That dirty fantasy will leave you living in a trailer park. That dirty fantasy will leave you sleeping on dirty mattress, taking crack cocaine, having no future, no destiny, no business, no science, no career, no job. Don't be a walking dick. Be a walking brain. Be a walking book. Be a walking knowledge. Too long black men are filled with anger and rioting, and we don't realize that we have been engineered, socially engineered, to be perpetually angry. Women have done this to us. Women, they love to see us fighting. It turns them on. The fighting African slave. It turns them on. If your woman really loves you, tell her. The only fight you want to do is to fight to have an education. Fight to study science. The only fight you want to do is to fight to study nuclear weapons. You soon see if she loves you or not. The kingdom cannot divide against itself. It is impossible. You can't serve two masters at the same time. You either love one or want to kill the other. You cannot claim you love your black man, yet you subjugate him under the philosophy of white supremacy that the black man must be brutally fighting in the ghetto, no education, no self-respect, no self-esteem. It's a contradictory. And that's why all these pro-blacks who throw around these words, coon, you're a coon, you're a coon, they are playing a very clever game. They want to keep you angry, keep you poor, keep you in dirty relationships. Forever fighting, oh, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. Your Black Lives Matter when you start to date clean women. Your Black Lives Matter when you start to say to hell with the women that have let you down. That is when your Black Lives Matter. When you start to look for Chinese wife, Korean wife, Thai wife, that is when your life matters, your Black Lives Matter. You are only as successful as the woman you have in your circle. If you are failing in life, I want to look at the kind of woman you've got. Look, it's the same scenario with women. Same scenario. If you are failing, I want to look at the kind of man in your life. Is he strong talking? Is he really strong talking? I'm actually providing a solution. The problem with black talks, they love to talk and they give you no solution. And the solution is not with black love. I've already done a secret social survey. And I know black people are not interested in black and black love. I know that. I'm too clever. There's things about me you don't know. So, the future is just forget about black and black romance. It's never going to happen. Forget about white women. They've let you down too. White women have been dating us and marrying us since what? 1920s, 1950s, and now 1980s wholesale. And look at our condition. Look at us. The white woman has pushed her white man into office, becoming senators, presidents, mayors. But nobody pushes a black man. And that's the reason I'm telling you, if you take yourself seriously, you need to also date intelligently. You have to date as if you're doing a business plan. Because you are setting in motion your destiny. You are setting in motion your purpose on this earth. And if it's to date a trash, then remain with trash and sleep in a trailer park. If that's your destiny, if that's your future, you have no self-esteem, then good luck to you. Don't talk about racism. Don't use the race card. You're dating and marrying to the worst kind of woman, the worst kind of prostitute, and you got a nerve to talk about racism. But you have no self-respect, no love for yourself. I'm hoping that some young brother watching this video will look at his situation. So you know something? His brother's right. I'm with trash. I want to better my future. I want to see the world. I want to travel. I want to study computers. I don't want to be just another dumb Negro the world can laugh at. Tell me, what am I saying wrong? I'm telling you, black man, I love you. I'm black myself. Somebody has to look out for you, and I'm telling you where you're going wrong. Your white woman has let you down. The black women have let you down. In my life, I can count on one hand good, decent black women and good, decent white women. On one hand, I can count. I've come across good white women, with the black man, and they push him in his career. I've come across good white women, but I can count them on one hand. I've come across good black women, beautiful sisters, oh, like open fruit, make your mouth water. Their spirit is so gentle. I've come across good black women that look after their black man. Oh my God, make you cry. But I said, one hand. Some lucky brother has got those women, and they can hold on to them. I know a Rastafarian. I'm watching his name. I was talking to his wife. I met her in the steam room. Oh my God, sweet like sugar. Sweet! Ah! I tell you something now, he won't let her up. He knows one thing with black men, when they got a good woman, they will hold on to them. Black men ain't stupid. When he's got a good woman, he will hold on to them. My father, may God rest his soul, he knew my mother was a good woman. When he was poorly, when he had Parkinson's disease, she nursed him all the way to the very end. She was not going to put him in no home. Single-handedly, she nursed him with her bare hands. My mother. My father knew he was onto a good thing. When a man find himself a good woman, he will hold on to her. Heaven and earth will rather break than he let go of her. And we black men, because we're so trodden down in society, because we get all the crap and all the shit, all the scrapes and the alcoholics and druggies, when we get good women, we tend to hold on to them. Good. Have some self-esteem. Don't become people's doormat and take people's problems in. The alcoholics, the druggies. You're just attracting trouble into your life. I love you, black man. I don't want your money. I don't want to hustle you. I haven't got an offering for you to come give me some money. I don't want that. All I want is for you to educate yourself and find yourself a good woman. Do you see me hustling you? I don't want your money. I just want to see you doing very well. Because I know black men are scarred inside. They're broken. They're lost. That's why so many of us are homosexuals. Not because we're born that way. We're fucked up. We're hurting inside. And rather than deal with the pain, we end up going against our own nature. I've seen black men hurting. I've seen black men dying inside. I've seen the loneliness in his eye. I've seen it. There's nothing worse when you see your fellow brother that looks like you and is in pain. There's nothing worse than that. He's been ripped off. He's been hustled by the church. He's been hustled by the Nation of Islam. Dr. Omar Johnson, taking a black man for a ride. We're gonna give the promised land. We're gonna give you revolution. Give us some money. Everybody is trying to hustle that black man. I'm telling you, black man, I don't want your money. There's nothing from you that I want other than you succeed. Have self-esteem and find yourself a good woman. Trust me, that is your solution. For too long, we've had bad women around us, and that's why we can't progress. We've had bad women in our lives. Prove me wrong. If you got a good woman around you, like an angel, you're bound to fly. You got a miracle in your life that's bound to create some kind of light around you that makes you want to just do well in life. You got a good woman in your life and you're bound to create positive repercussion. You're bound to see your destiny lighter at the end of the tunnel. There's no way we had good women. It's impossible. No way. We would be just so scarred and broken and damaged like we are. And we got all these two big black preachers coming along trying to hustle us, get money out of us. Oh, there's a black man over there. We'll hustle him, take some money out of him. Oh, the white man's the devil. The white man's the devil. Oh, let me give you money. Don't let them fool you. There are more black con artists, whether militants, pro-blacks, Black Lives Matter. There are most of our cons looking for money. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free.